What is going on, guys? Been a while, right? New apartment here. It's about 90% there. I have a big announcement to make. In less than a month, I will be doing the Via Francigena. What is the Via Francigena, I hear you asking? Well, it is a pilgrimage from Canterbury, England, all the way to the Vatican City. 2,000 kilometers, 90 days across France, Switzerland, the Alps, and half of Italy. I mean, I can't wait to get there. And on that note, I'm thinking about reviewing the gear that I'm gonna take with me. And today, we're gonna start with drones, but right after this cool opening video. Enjoy it. So what do you think? Was that a bit too much? All right, so on the subject of drones, I gotta tell you, I got in late to the party. I skipped all the Phantom drones that are amazing. I just thought that it wasn't for me, that I was gonna crash them, which is what happened when I used to fly RC helicopters. I never got the hang of it. But once I saw the Mavic Pro, the DJI Mavic Pro, I think it was released November of 2016. I pre-ordered it, got mine in January of 2017. Hence the reason why I took it on El Camino. I may have been one of the first guys to fly it across El Camino Frances. It just happened that I got it and I left right away. And it was the first drone that it was actually made for hikers, for traveling. So compact, lightweight compared to the Phantom 4. And I love that drone. I flew it all over the place. I even went to Italy and France. Got a bunch of amazing shots. And I was hired to do a campaign in Colombia. And while I was filming, something strange happened. I lost connection to the drone, something that happens quite frequently. But for some reason, I never got it back. And as I was walking towards it, I found it on the side of the road, completely busted. I still really don't know what happened. There was nothing obstructing the drone. I didn't crash into anything. I was just flying straight, got my shot, stopped, turned around, and all of a sudden it went dead. The actual gimbal fell out, so I retired it. I put it right next to my Camino shrine that I recently put up. I have my Compostelas, my stamps. I have the map of the entire Camino, and I have right there the Mavic Pro. Since I had to finish the job that I was hired to do, I went to a store in Colombia and I bought the newly released DJI Mavic Air. This little drone right here is amazing. It's something that fits right in between the Spark and the Pro. What I really like is the size. I mean, check this out. Compared to the Mavic Pro, it is half the size, or at least that's what it looks like. No bigger than a cell phone, weighs next to nothing. The camera is a lot better. It records 4K, but at 100 megabits per second, which is double what the Mavic Pro can do right now. It does have a limited range when it comes to the connectivity with the controller, that's one of the weaknesses that it has. It might scare you at first, but once you get used to it, you realize that you can get the job done with this baby over here. He handles strong wind very nicely, I guess because of his low signature. Also, when it comes to sensors, we have the two frontal sensors and the bottom sensors, and in addition, it has two in the back, which is amazing because most people actually crash either going back or sideways. Imagine you're getting that epic shot, I don't know, of a church. You're flying between the two towers. You don't realize that you're at an angle a little bit. And as you're coming back, you clip one of the wings and you lost it. It has obstacle avoidance where it actually tries to maneuver around obstacles. I don't really use that. The actual propellers don't fold like the Mavic Pro. They kind of get in the way a little bit, but it's nothing really major. One thing that I don't like about this drone is the noise that it makes. I mean, compared to the Platinum, which is the latest version of the Mavic Pro, this is very, very noisy. And when you're filming on the Camino, you want to be as stealthily as possible, so not to bother other pilgrims and the locals. You want to go in and out, get your shot, and if nobody knew you were there, all the better. This one is extremely loud. It was the one thing that has me concerned. But once they do see you, and if you manage to land it next to them, they're gonna realize that this is more of a toy than the professional looking Phantom or the Skynet looking Mavic Pro. I mean, just look at the signature on this thing. Here's the remote controller. Looks about the same, except that it's missing the frontal panel here that will give you all the telemetry information, which in a way you're getting it on your screen, on your phone over here, so it was redundant. The sticks are now tucked away down here. You just gotta screw it on. That is good and bad at the same time. Now it won't get caught when you put it in your backpack, but you know, you can lose them. That's why I'm taking an extra pair with me. As far as range on this baby, unfortunately it's about half the distance. The range is a lot tighter now. It's about half of what we used to get with the Mavic Pro. You lose a lot of connection when you're flying in the city. When you're out in the countryside, it behaves just like the Mavic Pro. Other than that, it feels the same. Battery, a lot lighter, a lot smaller. About two of these babies weigh the same about one of the Mavic Pro. On the downsides, they pack a little bit less punch. The drone flies for about 15 minutes real world experience versus the 2022 of the Mavic Pro. Reason why I have 5 batteries now, but they're super light. And that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be reviewing more gear as they come in. And if you like the content on this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button so you get a notification so I'm not uploading and nobody's watching. And hit that like button. Until the next one, see you guys.